Okay, in this short video, I'm gonna show you an example of some repairs that a corporate seller are currently making on a property and why I say it's a big freaking mistake and they're stupid repairs and they shouldn't be doing it this way. The biggest thing right off the bat, you're gonna see all this baseboard. Well, they are currently installing baseboard in this house. And unfortunately, they're doing it a very, very cheap way. As a lot of you are probably gonna pick up here any second looking at this baseboard job here. Let me show you one of these bedrooms. So take a look. Yeah. So these guys are doing this kind of baseboard install in all the bedrooms. I mean, just a half-assed thing to do. Another thing, it's probably not a big deal here in the bedrooms, honestly, but at least here in the main living area, these ceilings are, I think, about 12 feet tall. They're over 11, so just say 12 feet. Well, they're using 3.5-inch baseboard, and you should at least go up to 4.5 to 5 inch. I mean, it looks a lot better, but just cheap, 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 cheap. So one of the things they're doing is they're putting in baseboards. They put in appliances. I mean, these are pretty, run-of-the-mill generic appliances. I mean, the fridge doesn't even fit the entire space. That'll make a good beer fridge for somebody, or a good fridge you can put, in a utility room or something, but no, I mean, another just cheap-ass example. And they put a dishwasher. So they've installed appliances, and I would say cheap ones. They're putting in baseboards, but guess what? They're not gonna paint the interior. They're not gonna do anything about this paint on the floor, like having this cleaned up. They're not gonna patch this hole in the wall right here. And probably one of the biggest mistakes I think they're making is they're not going to do anything about this green pool. They're leaving it as is. So that's gonna cause problems for some people financing. Because a lot of loan programs aren't gonna allow for a green pool. They're gonna want the pool functioning. So, if anything, they should really spend the money on the pool, get it up and running, and everything else really isn't gonna affect financing. I mean, somebody could do their own baseboards, somebody can paint. That's not gonna be a huge issue as far as the lender's concerned. This house is only a couple years old, so all the mechanicals and everything else in this house are gonna be fine. But by not doing the pool, they're going to rule out some potential buyers. The biggest possible buyer pool for this property is going to be a VA buyer, honestly. So by not doing the pool and leaving it green, they're weeding out all VA buyers. So I think it's a huge mistake. I wouldn't do it that way. I would do the pool first, get it up and running, and everything else should be okay. Because I mean, it's all little cosmetic stuff, but they're not going to paint. They're not gonna clean the floors. They're not gonna do anything but put cheap appliances in, put some baseboards in. Oh, they did put the AC registers. I think those were all missing, so they did install those. Well, that's it. I mean, just another example. If you're doing your own projects, just make sure you do everything possible to make sure that it will pass inspections for an appraisal and for your homeowner's insurance. It's got to pass both of those, or you're just going to weed out so many buyers. Okay, that'll do it for this video. As always, I appreciate it. If you have any questions, leave them below. I'll be glad to answer. As always, thanks. Have a great day.